both Google Hangout and Facebook Live. So let's do this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Soribel Martinez here from soribelmartinez.com. Welcome to my live stream. I am so excited that you are here today. Let me get my notes prepared. My notes are here, and I am so excited. Let me see. Let me fix this camera right here, so we can be right there. I think this is perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so welcome to my live stream for today. And today we are going to be talking about the number one step that you need to take to have emotional freedom. As you know, emotional freedom is everything for human beings. For us, is it's one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves. So I just want to invite you here to just get centered a little bit. Get a deep breath and go get some water if you need some water, or a piece of paper and pen or pencil if you want to take notes. I am also asking you that if you would love to share this on social media, please do so. It's very easy. Just get out of the live stream, share, and come right back, because I'm sure that you know someone that can benefit from this information. Okay. Super good. Let me make sure that we are live on Facebook really quick. Don't go anywhere. Again, this is Soribel Martinez. I am a transformational coach and founder of Legacy for Latinas, where I support irresistible and audacious women shift from feeling stuck to just being unstoppable in their life, so they can create the life that they truly want, desire, and deserve. A life that is on purpose, a life in which they can create a legacy that's worth living, loving, and passing on to future generation. Because the reality is that creating a legacy that speaks to us, to our children, is so important for us as women, because we know that there is so much out there. There's so much that we have struggled with in our life, in terms of the experiences that we have had, in terms of the situations that we have been going through in our life. And it's so important for us to do that. Hold on a second. This is telling me that so it's reconnecting. Let's see. It's so important for us to recognize that we have gone through a lot in our life, that we have gone through very difficult situations, and it is time for us to get the emotional freedom that we deserve, so we can begin living the life that we truly desire, the life that we really want, and the life that we truly deserve. Because at the end of the day, you deserve to live a life that is abundant, a life that is freed of resentment, that is freed of anger and resentment and depression and anxiety, and feeling like you're not worth it in life. You are worthy of living a better life. And this is why I'm here. To help you really begin embarking that journey of transformation and empowerment, so you can live the life that you truly want. Because at the end of the day, what we want in our life may not be what we were told that we can create. And that is just because as a young child, you were exposed to everybody else's ideas, behaviors, beliefs, values. And sometimes maybe you were not treated the best way. Maybe you were not treated with respect, with love, with care. And sometimes what that does is, as we grow older, we begin to grow some resentment. We begin to believe certain things that we were told, that we were shown through the parenting, through our interactions with family members, your teachers, aunt, uncle, grandparents, friends, neighbor, whoever it was that was influential in your childhood may have put you in situations where you have suffered some type of emotional distress, emotional abuse, physical abuse. Sometimes people have suffered sexual abuse, psychological abuse, all type of abuse, educational abuse, where they were not able to access education for some type of reasons. So it is so important for us to understand that as we grow older, we have to give ourselves the permission to really get free and set ourselves free from the emotional abuse, physical, sexual, whatever that was. It's important for us to break free from all of that so we can enjoy and experience more happiness, joy, success, abundance, wealth, whatever it is that you want to create in your life. You are in your right as a creature of God to create and enjoy the life that you truly want. And that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about the number one step to emotional freedom. Freedom is everything. It's so important for you to be emotionally free, because when you are emotionally free, what happens is you open the door to change, to transformation, to empowerment, to creating more of what you want and desire, to creating more of what you truly were meant to experience in this world. And for me, as a psychotherapist for the past 17 years, and now transitioning into transformational life coaching, it's so important that I share this message about freedom. Emotional freedom is one of the most important things, steps that you can take in your life, because it's going to truly help you have better relationships in your personal life, at work, in your career, in your business. Socially, you will be able to just walk through life feeling like you are on the path, on purpose, that you are feeling connected to people around you. And that is extremely important. So I want to invite you to write your notes, post your notes, your questions here. I am here to support you. I am here to answer them. And if you feel called to share this with someone that you think it can benefit from this information, please do so too, because I know there are plenty of people out there that can benefit from someone helping them and really motivating them to create a better life. So do that, share, because sharing is caring. If you care for someone very special, you are to do them a favor to share this. Also, I want to tell you, in the link above or below this video, you are going to find a link to my brand new Live Your Legacy 3-part video series training, Ignite Your Irresistible Life. This video series training was created from my heart to your heart to help you begin shifting from feeling stuck to just creating that unstoppable life that you deserve, that you desire. So I want to invite you to, when you want to, after this stream or during, that you do register. Video number 1 and number 2 are live, but you will get 1 and 2 if you register today. I have also created a very beautiful and very helpful PDF checklist / workbook, so I can help you begin implementing some of the steps that I share with you during the video series. So do yourself a favor. Register. Is free. It's amazing information full of tools, ideas, steps, actions that you need to take today to begin creating the life that you truly desire and the life that you truly deserve. So let's begin here. And this is the truth. The number one step that you need to take in order to set yourself free from the bondage of past situations, from the bondage of trauma, from the bondage of anxiety or depression, anxiety, isolations, feeling like you're not worth in life, feeling like you're not loved, like you're not supported, like you're not taken care of, is truly taking 100% responsibility for your life. And let me just explain to you what that means before I tell you some of the steps that you need to take in order to take 100% responsibility for your life and the results that you are creating in your life. 100% responsibility, that does not mean that you are not, the people who have hurt you or have done really terrible things to you are not responsible for what they have done. What taking responsibility 100% for your life and the results that you're creating is that now as an adult, now as a man, as a woman who has the ability to accept or reject information, you are responsible to begin changing and shifting the way you feel, the way that you feel about your life, the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about your situation, the way that you are dealing with your problems, with the adversity that you are encountering, the way that you are showing up in the world every single day. You are responsible for that. You're not responsible for the people that were horrible to you, but you are responsible for your own well-being. You are responsible to just embark a journey of transformation, change, and empowerment so you can create the life that you deserve. So you can create a life that is important to you. So you can create the things that are important in your life. I am so sorry. Hold on a second here. Whoops. That went down. I am trying to do this. Hi, Adamaris. How are you? I'm glad that you're here today. Make sure that you share this. Awesome. Let me do this. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Technology, sometimes it happens. Okay. So you are not responsible for what other people do to you. You're not responsible for them being a jerk or being nasty or being mean or being abusive or whatever it is that you've been through in your life. You're not responsible for their actions, but you are responsible for your own life, for what it is that you want to create moving forward. How is it that you want to feel and show up today in your life, in your relationships, in your work, in your career, in your business, in the way that you interact with the world, in the way that you interact with yourself? That you are responsible for. You are responsible for creating what it is that you mostly desire in your life. So, and that is one of the most difficult part that my clients sometimes have, because sometimes it's like, how can I take responsibility from feeling depressed when someone abused me as a child? How can I take responsibility about feeling not worthy when my parents used to tell me that I was not good enough, or I was no good, or to shut up and slap in my face and call me names and all that stuff? And trust me, I totally get that. But at the end of the day, your parents, whoever did wrong to you, have their own path to walk, and they are going to have to answer to a higher power at some point in their life. But again, you staying stuck and you stay in a moment of feeling and thinking that you're not worth it, it's not going to help you manage your feelings, manage your emotions, manage your behaviors, and the way you have been showing up for yourself in the world, for your children, for your future generations. So taking 100% responsibility is your ticket to freedom. It's your ticket to emotional freedom, so you can set yourself free from the bondage of anger, of resentment, of anxiety, depression, isolation. It is your ticket to the greatest things that you can do in your life, is to really take 100% responsibility in your life, no matter what, right? So that is just the one thing right there. Now, once you embark this journey of really being responsible for your life, for the results that you are creating in your life, now you have a responsibility to do one thing here, is to really accept where you are in this moment, accepting that you have a problem, a situation that's truly holding you back, that's truly keeping you hostage. You need to accept that where you are may not be the place that you want to be, but it's where you are right now in this moment. And when you tap into allowing yourself to accept that you are depressed, that you are anxious, that you are worried, that you are overwhelmed, that someone hurt you so deeply, and that you are suffering from difficulties from those experiences, that's when the work begins. That's where the work starts. When you say, I am right here. It's like a GPS, right, to a car. In order for the GPS to give you the directions, to give you the way to get to your final destination, you need to tell the GPS where you are right now. It's the same thing with your inner guidance system. It is the same kind of process with your life, accepting where you are right now, that you are feeling a certain way, that you are grieving someone that you lost, that you are grieving that losing your job, losing the relationship with your husband or your girlfriend or your fiance, accepting them, the relationship with your children is not the best, or that, you're doing work that you don't love. We must accept where we are right now in this moment so we can begin the healing process. Let me check here if there's any comments or questions here, so I can answer them. So accepting where you are in point A, it is what it is. You are hurting, you are in pain, you are emotionally in anguish and feeling unworthless. You need to be able to name that. You need to be able to recognize that that's your reality in this moment. Does it have to be your reality for the rest of your life? Does it have to be your reality for the rest of your journey in this world? No, it doesn't have to, because we have the power to transform and change whatever situation it is that we have been put in. Whatever that situation is, you have the power to change and transform that. So accepting where you are right now is number one. After, inside that, taking responsibility for your life, understanding that where you are right now is where you are right now. Now, I'm going to check my notes here, but I want to make sure that I'm giving you the points here. So one of the other things that you have to do once you take responsibility for your life is truly allowing yourself to give up every single excuse that it may come up in your mind. The reality is, and the truth is, that our mind is very powerful. Our mind holds informations that you may feel like, you know what, I can't do this because somebody hurt me, or I can't do that because I'm too on this, or I'm too that, or I'm not good enough, or I can't do that because I don't have the money, or I can't do that because of this. Whatever the excuses are that you are confronting or that you're experiencing right now in your life, it is your duty to really give up every single excuse that you have. Because the truth is that you, as a human being, as a created creature of God, you have the power to make things happen today. So as you begin that journey of taking 100% responsibility for your life, now you need to give up every single excuse that you can think of. Those excuses that you've been telling yourself every single day, why you can't have that job that you want, why you can't have that relationship that you desire, why you can't be the best parent that you want to be. All those are lies. They are limiting beliefs. There are limiting ideas. There are limiting behaviors. There are limiting habits that are keeping you hostage. They're keeping you back. They're holding you back from creating what it is that you want in your life. So letting go of those limiting ideas, those limitations, those lies, those excuses are going to begin just breaking the chains, breaking all those generational things that you have been carrying on from one place to another. And the reality is that whatever your generations experience, they're not yours, and you don't have to live with them forever. You don't have to allow them to dictate who you are in your life. They don't have to dictate what kind of person you can be in the world. They don't have to dictate how you show up and the things that you can create for yourself, for your family, for the community, for your business, for the people that you serve. It does not have to define you. So let go of that excuse. Think about that moment in your life when you have been just excuse after excuse. And this is why I created my 3-part video series training, Live Your Legacy, Ignite Your Irresistible and Audacious Life. Because you are audacious, you are irresistible. But in this moment, you are stuck in a place where you just need to break free from it so you can move forward and begin that creation. So you can join God in the creative process, in the co-creation of who you are. So you can share your voice and share your who you are as a woman with your family, with your children, so you can pass on to your children new ideas and values and behaviors and habits that can potentially just allow them to be a better human being. That is truly one of our purpose in life, that we can live our society, that we can leave this world being a better world, that it can be a better place to be, that it can be a better place for our children, for our grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, and 5 generations to come, that they can also embark their own journey of transformation, empowerment, and change, so their future generations can be better. So let go of that excuse. That excuse is not serving you. It's not serving your highest good. It's not serving your highest purpose. It's not serving you creating your dreams and the things that you want to create in your life. So it's so important for you to do that in your life. Give me one moment here, because I am so sorry again. This analogy. I need to figure out something with this analogy here. No, I don't want to connect to that one. So giving up those excuses, if you want to lose weight, if you want to be a better parent, if you want to be a better woman, if you want to be a better job, it is your life purpose to do those things. It is within your greatness to create whatever it is that you want. So let's begin that process of doing that by just releasing and letting go of those excuses. And we just okay, so Facebook just kicked me off. So let's do it again for the people that were watching. Okay, so let's continue here. For the Facebook viewers, this is part number 2 of the video. For some reason, Facebook kicked me off. So let's continue here. So we talked about that the number one thing you have to do in your life to experience emotional freedom is to take 100% responsibility for your life. Then we said that in order for us to embark that journey of taking responsibility for our life and creating what we want in our life and for the future generations to come, is for us to lose and let go of the excuses. So you are clear on that. Letting go of the excuses is going to help you continue in your life. Now, the other step that's so important and empowering for you is to think about and be a witness and allow yourself to see the results that you have been creating in your life. So I want you to do this, whether if it's in meditation, on paper, in your journal, whatever it is that you want, with a friend, whatever it is that serves you and helps you. Really think about and observe the results that you've been creating in your life, the results in your emotions, the results in your relationships, the results that you are creating in your job, the results that you are creating in your business. If you don't like what you are observing and the results that you have been creating, it is time to make a decision to make a change. Making a decision is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. It will empower you to really step into your power and really create that responsible response from yourself. So make a decision, a sound decision. It doesn't matter how your results look like. It doesn't matter what you see in those results. What it matters the most is that what are you going to do in order to change, in order to transform the way that you've been feeling. The results that you have been creating can only be changed if you make a decision to be committed to the change and to what it is that you want to do in your life. So making that decision, a sound decision, no matter what, going through it and allowing yourself to just see what it is that you are not happy with, what it is that you have been creating that does not support you, your family, your relationship, and your work. So that is so extremely important. You know, another thing that is so crucial in this journey is to really let go of the blaming. And we talked a little bit this in the beginning. The blaming of who did this, who did that is not going to serve you. Every time hi Jackie, how are you? Awesome, awesome. Make sure that you share. So every time you blame someone for your problems, every time you blame someone for the work that you're doing, every time you blame someone for the career that you chose, every time that you blame someone for the way that you're feeling, whether if it's depressed, anxious, isolated, overwhelmed, tired, worried, whatever that emotion is, every time you allow yourself to blame somebody else for it, you are holding yourself back. You holding yourself hostage, and freedom cannot go through you because you are not taking responsibility 100% for your life, for your actions, for the results that you are creating. And like I said before, for those who didn't watch the other video because we got disconnected, I'm not saying that the people who did the wrong are just free from responsibility. What I'm saying is that you are responsible for your life right now, and making the changes that will really empower you to live a life that's healthy, abundant, happier, more joyful, so you can create whatever it is that you desire to create in your life. So letting go of the blame will really allow you to really stepping into your power and show up in a bigger way in the world. And when I talk about the world, your world can be your personal world, your children, your family, your intimate relationships, whatever area in your life that is really lacking that opportunity for you to just take responsibility and beginning shifting the way that you think, begin shifting the way that you feel, will truly help you be a better person. I can clearly remember today when I was diagnosed with the 2 brain aneurysms and I required brain surgery. I had to stop for a moment because I was feeling depressed, anxious, isolated, worried, overwhelmed. I was like, oh my God, what I'm going to do? My son, what's going to happen with him? All those emotions were truly real for me. So when I decided to take 100% responsibility for my life and to really look at the results in my life and really deciding to make a shift, a change, that's when things begin to happen for me. I began feeling different. I began feeling more empowered to take action, to find the right doctors, to do the right things, to just do right actions every single day. And the truth is that you don't have to embark every single step today in order for you to begin change. All you need to do is to just take one small shift. One, you have already taken one step here by showing up, whether if you're live or you are watching this recording. You have taken the one step to show up for yourself. So think about what brought you to this recording, to this training. Think about that. And once you see that you are truly seeking and wanting and desiring a change in your life, that is the number one step. You show up for yourself. You show up for your emotions. You show up for the shifting and the transformation. And then from there, you just begin to take little steps every single day that will take you to a bigger and more abundant place in your life. Another step to really get to understand is that everything that you are experiencing right now are the results of the decisions that you have made in your life. If you are in that relationship that don't serve you anymore, that has everything to do with the decisions that you have made. Do you have to stay in that place of lack and that place of abuse? No, you don't. You have the power to really just shift that and just come to a place where you can begin creating what it is that you desire. You know, that desire that been there for a long time, for years. You know, that business that you've been wanting to launch in the work that you've been wanting to do. You know, that job that you've been wanting to do for a long time and apply for it, or that desire to go back to school, that desire to begin taking some parenting courses because you want to have a better relationship with your children, or just like, I want something different in my life. Well, that's something is your inner guidance that's telling you that there's time, that it's time for you to do something different, and understanding that you are here right now in this moment, in this situation, due to some of the decision that you have made. But that does not define who you are and how bright your future is. That is just telling you that it's time to take to make the decision to take a leap in faith and just work and do the work so you can be better and you can feel better in your life. So again, this is the number one step to freedom, to emotional freedom, is to take 100% responsibility. The last thing that I want to share with you in terms of taking 100% responsibility for your life and the results that you've been creating is to truly allow yourself to use the F word, right? Forgiveness. Forgiveness is the most powerful word. It's the most powerful action that you can take inside that process of taking 100% responsibility for your life. Forgiveness will allow you to get reconnected with the highest power, with the power within you, with your true self, right? It will help you set yourself free from that emotional bondage that you've been holding back for those people that did horrible things to you. So think about freedom as the medicine. When you forgive someone, when you forgive yourself, when you allow yourself to enter the process of freedom, you give yourself, your heart and your soul, medicine. It's healing. It's powerful. It's the medicine that you need to begin just changing your life. So, and And forgiveness doesn't have to be a really hard process unless that you want it to be a long hard process. It all depends on you and what it is that you're willing to do in your life right now. So just sit in one place in your house and just think about that person who hurt you. Go back to that place in your life when that abuse happened, when that one experience that changed your life happened, and identify when did that happen in your life, and then forgive whoever it is that you need to forgive. Something very simple. You don't have to be in front of the person. The person doesn't have to ask for forgiveness, but you release that forgiveness for your own good, for your own benefit, for your own healing, for your own, for your own creation. You just do it. And you recognize, because you have to be the witness of what it is that's going on in your life. You witness the situation. You witness when it happened. You witness that it hurt you. And maybe you have to repeat this process many times. It all depends, on you, and it all depends where you are in your life right now. Then you witness that what happened, when it happened, how it made you feel in that moment, how it's been making you feel today. And then you say this word: I forgive you, so and so, for what you did to me. But today I am allowing myself to do greater things in my life. I forgive you, and I release this bondage to you that has been very negative and very toxic. I release it today. And you don't have to use the exact same words. Use the words that comes to you in your spirit in that moment. And you just release that person to just whatever their own path and their own journey is. But you give yourself the gift, the biggest gift, the greatest gift that a human being can give to themselves is forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for your mistakes. Forgive yourself for those bad decisions. Forgive yourself for staying in that relationship that's toxic and does not support you. Forgive yourself for not going to college at the right time. Forgive yourself for choosing the wrong career. Just forgive. Forgive whatever it is. Forgive who you've been talking about. Forgive the person that hurt you, that person that came to you in your life and just betrayed you. Forgive them, because at the end of the day, that medicine that is called the F word, forgiveness, is not for them. It's for you. It's for your own healing. It's for your own benefit. It's for your own good. And that goodness and that greatness is just going to bring you like the wave of the ocean to a better place, to a place of peace and love and self-care, and just continuing to just do more good to yourself and others. So taking 100% responsibility in your life look like this. Let go of the excuses. Take 100% responsibility for every result that you are experiencing right now. Know that where you are right now is just part of the decisions that you have made to this point. So make a decision to shift it and change it. Forgive people and forgive yourself. Forgive others, release people. Allow yourself to just give them the freedom of forgiveness, because in that process, you are giving yourself the best medicine that a human being can receive. Forgiveness. Free yourself from the emotional bondage, from the depression, from the anxiety, from those moments in your life that have been just keeping you stuck. If you want to shift from feeling stuck to unstoppable in your life, you need to take 100% responsibility for your life and the results that you have been creating. So I have my brand new 3-part video series training. Live your legacy and not your irresistible life. It is time for you to begin creating the legacy that is worth living, loving, and passing on to future generations. It is your duty to really live the life that you truly want, desire, and deserve. And that begins with a simple decision. It begins with you taking responsibility for your life. It begins with you taking responsibility for your actions. It begins with me taking responsibility for my actions and for whatever it is that I'm creating. So, those are the tips for today. I am hoping to come back tonight and talking about something else that is really been in my heart to share with you guys. So make sure that you click the link above or below here so you can get your free the 3 video series training for free. Also, so you can get that beautiful PDF that is going to help you navigate through the different steps and what can you do today to make this better and that other better. So just engage yourself in the process of transformation and change. It is your duty. It is your responsibility to create the life that you want. It's not your mother. It's not your father. It's not the ex-boyfriend. It's not your ex-husband. It's not the economy. It's not the world. It's not society. It's not your children. It's not nobody else but you. It begins within. It begins with me and it begins with you. Now, I'm open for your questions. So I am going to the page to see if you guys have questions. Please leave the questions here if you have any. Let's see. Let me go down here. If you are on YouTube live, you can post the comments below. Right here, and I can answer those questions for you. If you are on Facebook Live, you can also leave your comments there. I am here to serve you. I am here to support you. It is my true pleasure to help you and support you. So if you want to get the 3-part video series training, there you go. You can sign up. Ruth, I don't have courses or video trainings in Spanish. However, I do provide my services 100% in Spanish too. So if you need one-on-one coaching, I do that in Spanish for sure. Yes, I can do one-on-one. Yep, the video series training is not available in Spanish. My program, my one-on-one programs, coaching program, it is in Spanish. I am 100% bilingual, and I will be able to provide those services in Spanish. For the past 17 years, I've been providing psychotherapy in Spanish as well. Spanish is my primary language. It's my primary lingua. So if you need help, if you want to connect with me because you are looking for support in those areas, then I encourage you to do that. Any other questions? I'm here to support you, and I can do it in Spanish. No problem. It's just going to be one-on-one. Let me see if the people have questions in the other places where the video is playing. Anything else? Anything else? Any questions? You're welcome. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. If you want to connect because you have questions about my services and you want to have a connection call, just send me a message and I will send you the link where you can do that. Okay? That would be very awesome. Any questions? I am here for your questions. I am here to support you. Have these questions for me and I will answer them right away. Awesome, awesome. So tonight I want to come back and talk about a very juicy topic. I will put a notification so just in case you want to connect. So go sign up for my free video series training. It is really good. Even if you are watching the replay, the recording of this, you can put your questions down below, and I will get a notification, and I will answer those questions for you. Okay, I will truly just answer them for you, because I want to make sure that you have answer for them. Okay, my loves. So have an amazing morning. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. I am going to be doing live stream almost daily. So just look out for the notification, and I'm always here to support you and give you the best tools, tips, and action steps that you can take, so you can begin changing your life and what it is that you and begin the process of creation of everything that you desire in your life. So again, this is Soribel Martinez. It is my true pleasure to serve you, to help you in your life, in your relationships, and your career. I am a transformational life coach with more than 17 years of experience in the field of psychology and psychotherapy. I have been providing psychotherapy for a long time, and now transitioning into life coaching. It's just amazing the work that women are doing, that they're able to do, and the transformation that is happening in their life. And it can happen for you too. So besitos, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.